Hi guys, today I'll be teaching you how to use Pokemon Go Optimiser to find your Pokemon's IV in Pokemon Go. Now if you don't know what IV is, you might want to watch some other people's videos which explains it more clearly because this is going to be a quick and short tutorial. So first things first, I'd like to thank Justin for making this program. Without him, this program wouldn't be possible and it would be much harder to find your IV. We would have to guess. So we'll get straight into it. First things first, you want to install Docker and you can just Google it. So we'll get it here. After downloading Docker, you can install like so. And there you have it, you installed Docker. Now when I first installed Docker, it stated that there was an error when enabling Hyper-V. And to solve this problem, what you do is go to the Start menu and type in Windows Features. Now here you can manually toggle on and off your Hyper-V, and once you ticked it on, it should work. Once you have installed and can run Docker properly, you can then run PowerShell. You then would go back to Justin's GitHub and copy this line and paste it into PowerShell. Now, the first time you run it, it will say that you is unable to find this image and it will begin downloading. However, after you downloaded it, it won't require you to download it and will just load up immediately. So once you've downloaded and extracted all the files, it will automatically set up the server. Now to check your server on your own computer, what you need to do is to go to CMD and type in ipconfig. Now the two IPs you're looking out for is the Docker one, which corresponds to 10.0.75.1 for my own one. It will be different for your one. And the second IP you need to look out for is your IP which is connected to the internet. So in my case, it's this LAN wireless adapter, and the IP is 192.168.0.20. Now you need to keep both of those numbers. Now what you do is you copy your Docker IP and you paste it into your browser, followed by a semicolon 3000. Now, once you see this page, you've basically made your own server, but you've also got to disable your firewall. So what you can do is you can just disable your firewall like so. Or a better option, a more permanent option would be to set up a firewall rule. So from here, you would go to inbound, right click, new rule. You select the port, next, 8081, comma, 3000. Next, allow the connection, next, and then set the name for this. Now similarly, for outbound rules, you would do the same thing. Now once you've got that done, you should be ready to go, and we'll go onto our phone now. Once you have set up your server, you can then head over to your phone. And in my case, it's an iPhone. If your phone is Android, the instructions should be pretty similar, and you should be able to follow along. So first things first, we go to settings, we go to Wi-Fi, you press the eye icon, go down and set the proxy to manual. Now for the server, what you want to do is to copy the IP address that you copied down. The first 6 digits should be the same for everyone, but the last 3 or 4 will be different. So in my case, I'll just copy down my one. And for the port, what you want to do is that you want to type in 8081. And now you're done. So now you want to test out your server if your server works. So we'll head over to Safari, type in the same address that we put in onto our browser before. We press go, and it should load up. If your browser doesn't load up, it's probably because it's a firewall problem and you will have to disable it. Now, once you've done that, you want to head over to your URL and delete these characters and type in ca.pem. and that will install a license on your iPhone. And what this will allow you to do is to play Pokemon Go while in a proxy. Otherwise, if you don't do this step, your internet will work fine, but Pokemon Go will not start. So here we can see from our Pokemon Go Optimiser on our own browser, we can see it lists all our Pokemon and the relative IVs. You can sort your IVs by descending order, and we can see here that I've got a Poliwag with near perfect IVs, and I'm gonna keep this Poliwag and probably evolve it. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something today. See ya.